welcome to Starlight and Stitches. Thank you so much for joining me here today. If you have been here before, then I really appreciate you coming back. Thank you so much. I hope you've remembered to subscribe. If you're new, then welcome to Alice Land. This is Alice Land. Ta-da! I'm Alice, and in Alice Land here at Starlight and Stitches, we like to talk about yarny stuff. Crochet, we do amigurumi, crochet book reviews, yarn hauls, all sorts of different crafty bits and pieces. So if you think that is something that you might like, then hit the subscribe button, come and join my subscribers, because let me tell you something, my subscribers are the best. So if you're also the best, then you can come and join them. Guys, today I have a little yarn haul. It's very, very small, but I wanted to show you a couple of other bits and pieces that I've also purchased in my crochet story. So I'm going to show you what I've bought. With my yarn haul though, I have a bit of a dilemma and I need some of your help. So I'm going to be asking you for advice. I trust you guys and I'm hoping that you can help me out here. To start with though, I'm going to show you a couple of things I've bought. I got a little bit of Christmas money from my mummy for Christmas. I have spent most of it. I have now spent all of it, I think. One of the things I bought was my Harry Potter crochet book, which I have done a crochet book review on. I will leave a link in the description for that down below. I've bought a couple of bits and pieces, a little bit here and there. This is one of the last things that I've purchased. Now, I've picked this thing off of Amazon and it was very, very cheap. And it is called Mix and Match Crochet Animals, right? Amigurumi crochet patterns. Now, the reason why I liked this, I don't know, it's not anything specific, but if we look on the back, we can see all these really cute little animals in their little different outfits. Now, basically what this book is it gives you the patterns for the heads and then the patterns for all the different types of bodies. Now, if you look, all the bodies are the same. So the cow is the same as the mouse, is the same as the rabbit, etc. But the patterns for the bodies are like all the different professions. So I just thought that would be really cute. And if I ever have somebody that's like, oh, I need a present for my firefighter dad, then I could be like, I can make you a tiger in a firefighter costume. So I thought that was pretty cool. I have had a quick flick through and it all looks absolutely fine. I don't know when I will start to use this, but I think I will start to use it. I just thought it was cute. So I used some of my Christmas money on that. Now, another thing that I have bought, let me put that down, with my Christmas money is, this is a bit random, but it is to do with my crochet, I promise. I bought some keyrings, big bag of blank keyrings. Now, the reason I have got these is I made a little bee a couple of weeks ago for my sister-in-law's birthday, and I really liked making the little version and then putting it on a keyring, and I just thought it was really cute. So I bought myself a bunch of keyrings because I think I might be making some more this year, maybe. If not, I've got them to make Christmas presents with next year. So I think I've got 100. I know it's 150 keyrings. So I've got plenty of scope to use those for little keyrings, and I thought that was very cute. Now, to the yarn, my friends. Right, I've got a bit of an issue. So you guys know I like making my plushies. I love my plushies, my bright, colourful, chunky plushies. I have made some more delicate ones, like my little koala, things like that. And I use my cottons for them. But I do like big, chunky plushies. Now, usually I use my Stylecraft Special Chunky. I also sometimes use my Flutterby Chunky. I've used this for a few projects now, and I do like it. And I like the way the Flutterby Chunky works up. It's a bit difficult to work with sometimes, it's tricky to see the stitches, but once you kind of get used to it, it's absolutely fine. Now, I've been watching TikTok compilations. Now, I'm not on well, I am on TikTok, but I've never uploaded anything. I don't really understand how it works. But on YouTube, there are TikTok compilations of people who have made plushies. And they're huge, they're chunky, they're massive, great big, like, oh, I want to squish them plushies, right? Now, most of these people, I'm guessing, are from America and the US. So I've noticed that a lot of the time they are using burlap blanket, I think it is. And it's like this really thick, chunky yarn. And I want it. It's really expensive over here. I don't know how these kids do it, because a lot of these people are like, they look really young to me. I'm 36, so everyone looks young to me at the moment. But these kids, they look like teenagers to me, or early 20s, and they're using like all this yarn, and they've got this big, I mean, I know I've got a lot of yarn, but this cost me like a couple of quid a ball. I tried to look up finding some Bernat blanket yarn. We do have it, well, Warehouse have got it, but it's like £10 a ball. I can't afford £10 a ball. Yes, I know it's chunky, so there'd be a big ball, but you don't get very much yardage on it. So if I wanted to make a Care Bear out of that stuff, I would have to buy a ton of it. I nearly swore then. I would have to buy a ton of it, and I can't afford to do that. And I don't understand how they're, unless it's dead cheap over there, I don't understand how they can afford to make like all these hundreds of massive plushies with this particular yarn, and they're only young. I mean, I work, yes, I know I've got like a house to run and a child to raise, but occasionally I get a little bit of spare cash and I'll buy a ball of wool, right? I just can't afford to do it. So what I've been trying to do is I've been trying desperately to search for a dupe for this yarn, something that I can get over in the UK that is not going to cost me £10 a ball. I want to make massive chunky plushies, and I'm struggling. So like I say, I have been trying recently to use my Flutterby Chunky a bit more. Let me try and hold that up there for you. That's very bright. There we go. So it is like a chenille type yarn. It's not particularly thick, but it is thicker than using my Special Chunky. If I grab one of these, if it doesn't get stuck behind me. So if I hold up these two, I should have prepared a bit better here, shouldn't I? So the Starcraft Special Chunky, that is a chunky yarn, and then the Flutterby obviously is thicker. You can see that. But this isn't enough. This isn't that like real bulky bulk that I want. So I've been trying to find some. I haven't found anything yet, so this is where I'm asking for your help. If you know of anything that is like a massively chunky yarn that does like the bulky plushies that I've been seeing on TikTok, I'm desperate. I really want some. I have bought something else that I'm going to try, and I'm going to try this out this week, which is why I'm putting this in like a yarn haul video, because then hopefully at the end of the month when I do my finished projects video, then you'll see what I've made out of it. But I got some of this once before in a mystery box, and so I thought I'd try it, and I've ordered this one. It's called Hello. It's a bit bright. There we go. Elise Velluto. I got this off eBay, but it actually was through Good Vibes Yarn. Now this says Elise Velluto Soft and Bright. I actually think this is discontinued. It is a bit thicker. It is quite a bit thicker actually than the Flutterby. Let me show you once again the difference in thickness. Oh crikey Moses, right, here we go. So you can see it almost looks probably about double the width. So that's a good start. It's still not as chunky as I want it to be, but I have got a few balls of this. Now this particular yarn, let's see what it says. So for a 100-gram ball, I think I paid £3.75 for a ball. It's 100 grams. It's only 68 meters, which is 74.3 yards. But it's it says fancy unbrushed. I'm pretty sure it's 100%. Oh, it's 100% polyester. Hand wash at 30 degrees. I don't really wash my plushies, so it doesn't really matter. So I don't think you won't guess. I don't think what I'm going to be making out of this. I got one in the baby pink. Camera, there we go. So one in the baby pink, and it's a very light baby pink. So that's that one. And then I've got 3 of these, and this is sort of like a nice minty green colour. That's nice. I do like that minty green. It's tricky to see. I don't know why I'm just like waving a ball of yarn around, but yeah, it's a nice little sort of minty green. So that with the pink, those two together, you see, and I've got a white one as well. So I've got 3 of those, 1 of those, and a white one, and I'm going to try and use it this week and make a particular project out of it. I'm quite excited because I've been wanting to do this for ages, but I really do need some help on finding a thick chunky yarn available in the UK that is like the burlap blanket. It's like, from what I can see, it's like proper chunky, and people are using like 15mm hooks with it. That's what I want to do that. I really want to do that. I want to make my crochet things in like massive size. I just don't understand how they're doing it. How are they spending out so much money on yarn and pumping out all these projects? Where do they get the money from? Where do they get the money from? Oh, I'm so sad. I just want to make massive things. My daughter also wants me to make massive things. She watches them with me as well. The other day we sat there for about half an hour just with the telly on. I was drinking a nice cup of tea. She had her lemon squash and she's going, oh, I want that, oh, I want that. And that's all just these TikTok compilations. I don't know if I should start doing TikTok videos. I know that obviously that's where a lot of the younger people are, but I don't know, I'm just a bit more comfortable being able to spew on here, so I think this is where I'm going to stay for now. So my project this week, I've got my yarn ready and I'm ready to go. It's just not chunky enough still. It's still not chunky enough. I need bigger. I need like that size. Do you know what I mean? I'm really struggling, really struggling. Let me know if you have any ideas, my friends. It's just a quick video today. I've had a really busy couple of weeks, so I'm trying to get some bits and pieces posted up for you. But please, 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 please talk to me in the comments and I will get back to you as soon as I can, because I love chatting to you all. I'm going to go and have some tea. My cat's pawing at the back door. She's got poorly legs and she can't get in the window anymore, so I have to let her in the back door. I'm going to let my cat in. I'm going to make some tea. Help me find some massive chunky yarn, please, because I want it. I want to make some stuff. What's next week? Next week, I don't know what next week is. Oh, next week is going to be the finished projects video. Awesome. So what I make out of this, you should be able to see next week, because that will be the end of the month and I can show you my finished projects video. I'm very excited for this month's finished project video. I made something really special. It took me 3 weeks. So there's not going to be a huge amount in it, but there is something special. I'm going to go because I keep waffling on. Guys, let me know what you think about the book. Let me know if you've got any suggestions about the yarn. And yeah, let me know how you're doing. If you don't have any answers to those questions, just talk to me. Say hi. I love you all very much. I'm going to go and have some tea and let my cat in. Goodbye, my friends. See you next week.